My name is Jennifer Heilen. I'm an actress. I live in Belgium, in Antwerp, and I'm back in Rwanda for the first time in 15 years. Actually, a fairly large part of my family is here, of my mom's side. I hadn't seen them in 15 years. So it was very emotional to see them back, and it was a beautiful experience at that. And it's also made me realize how much I missed by being in Belgium. Of course, when I was here, I was 15. And I don't think I really understood the beauty of Rwanda, the landscape. I think I forgot about it. And as soon as we landed, it all came back. I remembered the smell, I remembered how beautiful our people are, and especially the landscape is amazing. But I have to say a lot has changed since I've been here. The infrastructure is amazing. The roads here are better than in Belgium. It's insane. The friendliness of everyone. Multiple people, when I told them I was back, said welcome home. So I cried a couple of times when they said that. What brings me to Rwanda is a documentary we shot, a Belgian one. I can't say too much about it, but it's going to be very beautiful. And they asked me if I was willing to come back and show Rwanda around, and I was very excited to do it. How I ventured into the film industry was completely by accident. A friend of a friend was looking for an African actress for his short film, and we don't have that many actresses of color in Belgium or even in the whole of Europe. So I did the casting and I got it, and then it was picked up, the movie, and a lot of people saw it, and that gave me the opportunity to be in other projects as well. And I never stopped working since. So I'm really lucky, I think, to have come at a moment that they were really looking for people of color, because they want to diversify the film industry a lot. There's also just more people of color in Europe, and I think it's a good thing. They want to tell more different stories, and it's important to have the right actors to do that. So I'm really lucky to be part of the few actors that get to make things. How many films have I been in? I think not that much. I've been in an amazing French production called Muganga that we shot in Gabon a couple of months ago. Then I was in a French movie called La Vie pour du vrai, made by Danny Boone. I also was in a couple of Flemish movies. Dealer, one is called. Zillion, which was an amazing movie, and I'm also in TV shows, Flemish ones, a lot. So I'm really lucky to be in different sorts of projects. It's never the same. I also did an amazing theater production called Messia that got me nominated for Best Actress. How long have I been in film? I think it must be around 5 years now. So I started in 2018, so it must be around 5 years now. The theater production called Messiah was about a girl that the people are convinced that she's the new Messiah, which she obviously is not, but that's a spoiler alert. And she tries to convince a policeman about her conviction. And it was a production of almost 2 hours, an hour and a half, 2 hours. And it was written in rhyme. So it means that every word rhymed the last word of the last sentence. So I had to learn, like, it was like tak, 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 the one, you were just talking a whole lot, and I had to learn it by heart, and that has been a huge impact on my career. I think I started to take acting way more professionally once I needed to learn that. I had a lot of tears trying to remember everything, but being nominated for Best Actress, which I didn't win, by the way. An amazing actor called Jeff won it for his production of Pinocchio. Has given me a lot, I think. I think people need to see you do something before they take you seriously, unfortunately. And I think that was one of the projects that really got me going and made sure people saw an actress and believed me as an actress. And also for myself, I started believing myself as an actress also, which is very nice. I put on my Instagram that I got my first award in Leuven, which is a small city in Flanders, for Best Actress, for a short film called Klet, about a girl that doesn't find her way in society. And I won Best Actress in Leuven, but also in Brussels, and also in Aspen, Colorado, which is a city in the US. And that has been an amazing gift, because that was the first time that I got a lead part in a film. It was a short film, but still, I was still very happy about it. And it was a film that I think spoke to a lot of people, because it was about not knowing what you want to do when you're like 26, 27, all your friends are getting children or getting married, and she was still living at home. She didn't have a boyfriend, she didn't know what to do with her life. And I think me, myself, I was also struggling. I didn't know what to do, especially being black. In Belgium comes with sometimes difficult moments. I carry a Flemish name, but I obviously don't look Flemish. I hadn't been in Rwanda for a very long time because I was afraid, I think. So it was nice to play a character that didn't feel accepted, because me, myself, I didn't really feel accepted. And it was an opportunity for me to also just let go, and just to say, like, just to feel that it's okay to be me any way it comes. It's okay to feel Rwandan, even though I live in Belgium. But it's also okay to come to Rwanda and to honestly say, I haven't been here for so long, but I want to come back. I want to learn more about my country. So that was really nice. It was a really nice experience. What was I afraid of? I think because I grew up mostly strictly white environment, I often had the feeling I had to prove myself, because they expect you to assimilate. You need to talk like everyone here, you need to act like everyone here, you need to be Belgian, otherwise you can't live here. Well, that's some of them, not everyone. I don't want to, but it was to grow up in a place that asks you to assimilate that much. You kind of lose the sense of yourself, like, who am I really? And I thought, seeing that I didn't feel very accepted in Belgium, I was afraid I wouldn't be accepted here, which doesn't make any sense, because of course I would be accepted here more. But I think I was afraid to be rejected in two places at the same time, and then not knowing where to go. So I'm really happy that even though it's way too late, I came now, because I realized Rwanda will never reject me, ever. It was me that was afraid to be rejected. So it was really nice. Sorry. It was a really nice experience to be here. As an African actress in Europe, the roles I play, the casting I do, I sometimes, not always, feel like European shows fail to depict Africa in a correct way. They sometimes like to show sufferance. It's a lot about the genocide, it's a lot about war, it's about poverty. And I feel like it's really creating an image for people in Belgium, but also in Europe, everywhere. They tend to think there's only war here, because that's what they see on the television, which I don't blame them. But I'm currently writing a television show myself about a girl that comes back to Rwanda after 30 years. It's more than me, it's more than me. But I feel like it's my responsibility, but also I really want to do it myself to show something that shows the beauty of Rwanda and its people, the resilience, the unity, the progress, and to really change how people view the heart of Africa, which Rwanda is, and not just the beautiful landscape, but also the amazing people, and just make a beautiful story. And I think that storytelling is really important. If you keep repeating the same things, people are going to believe that. and I think it's time to tell another story. So I hope I'll be able to do it, but I'll try my very best. I'm really hoping to do it within the next 2 years. I met with amazing people while I was here. I met with the Rwandan Development Board. I saw the people of the amazing team of tourist office, film office, cultural heritage. So I had the opportunity to talk with a lot of people, and I think everyone is just really excited to show something new, to make something new. And I think that if we can create like this creative hub of European productions, but also Rwandan production, and just come together and explain or show this amazing story, I think we can do it really quick. If I manage to have a production here, I would love to be one of the only Belgian Rwandese actresses. I think that the beauty of film is bringing so many people together. So you have local actors, you have international actors, but you have also local people that do technique, camera, light. I think it's a very odd idea to take a whole team and move them to a place of work. You need to have the people that live here and work here and know the country. They have to work here. So in an ideal world, I would come with my idea, maybe a director, maybe a producer, but that's it. I think all the other people have to be from Rwanda. So it's a Rwandan production and a European one. A co-production actually. That's why I'm planning to come back in May and hopefully meet a lot of people that already work here and probably already did the most amazing things that I could never top. And I'm just hoping to come back and learn, and hopefully we'll be able to work together and just bring forces together and make one of the many beautiful projects I'm sure will already be in progress. I hope that mine will be one of them in the future. I think everything is promising here because you have an immense sense of like wanting to go forward every time, and that's why I think this is an amazing place to work, because everyone dreams big.